The war drums have finally begun to echo across the Mediterranean, but not in a way anyone could have predicted. A single morning of terror shattered the fragile calm that Lebanon had clung to for weeks. Mia Khalifa, once known as a star of a very different kind of stage, now speaks with an urgency that feels almost prophetic. Her Instagram video is raw, almost cinematic, her voice trembling as she recounts what she calls a dystopian nightmare. The footage shows the sky over Beirut, heavy with clouds that could either be rain or something far more sinister. In her words, the air was thick with fear and the distant rumble of an unseen enemy. She asks herself how she can reconcile the tax dollars flowing into this chaos with the hope for peace in her homeland. Mia's heart is on a battlefield, and every sentence she delivers feels like a plea for justice. The video cuts between her face, lined with exhaustion, and images of crumbling buildings that once housed families, schools, hospitals. She says, "This is nothing less than terrorism enacted by two countries whose war crimes go bar for bar." Her claim is bold. America and Israel are terrorist, fascist states, with trials at The Hague waiting for both of them one day. The caption beneath her post reads a chilling line that sounds like an accusation from the inside. How can we stand by as our lives, our homes, are turned into rubble? She speaks about a hospital she grew up around, now reduced to dust and silence. Al Jazeera reports that at least 254 people were killed in Lebanon on this single day. 11,900 others sustained injuries, a figure that feels almost too high for any one place. The numbers are not just statistics, they are families, friends, memories cut short. Her words hang heavy in the air like a storm cloud that refuses to break. She calls out the US and Israel as terrorist nations, a charge that would make headlines even if it were spoken by an anonymous blogger. But her voice carries the weight of someone who has seen those borders firsthand, someone whose life was shaped by them. The narrative unfolds like a thriller, with each sentence building on the last, each revelation tightening the knot of tension. Mia's emotional outburst feels less like an attack and more like a desperate search for accountability. Her followers scroll through her post, their own curiosity growing as they watch the video unfold. She doesn't give up all details. Instead, she leaves fragments that compel you to look deeper. The question lingers: why would two nations, countries with such massive influence, be involved in this tragedy? And how can a single day of violence change the course of a nation's future? Her words are a mirror reflecting the dissonance between a world that celebrates space exploration and one that is mired in ground-level destruction. She paints a picture of rockets soaring above a city, while children look up from their broken homes. The tension rises as she speaks about bar for bar, implying each act of violence is a new chapter in a larger story. Her voice wavers at the very end of the clip, as if she's holding back more than she can speak aloud. The audience feels that something monumental is on the brink, something that could change everything. She doesn't say it outright, but hints that the world's attention should shift from celebrating to confronting. There's a pause, and then she says something that would send shivers down any spine. We need to stop this cycle of terror before we lose more than just our homes. The story is still unfolding, but the hook was clear. Mia Khalifa calls out two powerful nations for what she sees as terrorism. Her narrative builds like a crescendo, each sentence adding weight and urgency. She keeps the audience guessing, making them wonder if justice will finally arrive or if history will repeat itself. And then, at the climax of her video, she delivers the most important revelation, the truth that was waiting to be heard, that the world must stop looking away and start demanding accountability. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more updates.